Okay, so I'm going to do the Ftse review. It's Tuesday the 8th of September today. I've not managed to do the review for a couple of weeks, or the live trade video actually. It's basically been because I've been working on the training program that I'm designing. So what I'm looking at today is, what we've had is we've had a very strong fall off here. And if you look at this, it's had a 50% retrace. So if we just take the Fibonacci, I only use Fibonacci to measure pullbacks basically. You can see it lines up almost perfectly with the 50% pullback. It's then rolled over, it's fallen away, it's pushed higher, and it's fallen away again. So the market is still fairly negative. Yesterday's price action, you can see, it's tried to push higher and it has failed. So I mean, as long as the market stays below 6160, which is actually R2, I still have this market quite negative. I will be looking to sell into it all the way up here until it breaks through there. I mean, even if it breaks through there, there's still a lot of resistance up here. So the key areas I'm looking at today are, let's have a look. You can see the market's just starting to rally up now. This is pre-market. So I've got a strong zone up here. I've got a key daily support and resistance level. I've got an area from price action, and I've also got R1. So this is formed into a zone. I'd really want the market to break through there for it to turn positive for today at least. But as you move up, you've got another key daily support and resistance level and R2. So I mean, I'm not expecting it to just continue breaking through all of these. You've got R3 up here as well. If the market falls away, I've got a fairly minor zone here, which I wanted to break through to continue its negative move. I probably wouldn't trade off of here, to be honest. This is just, if it's above here, I would expect it to push higher, and if it's below here, I would expect it to fall away. I've not really got another strong zone until we get all the way down to 6,000. So I wouldn't really be looking for buys in this market. There may be buy opportunities, but just because it looks so negative, I'd rather sell into it unless the market pushed through here and then pulled back. If it did this and then started giving buy opportunities, I'd be looking to buy the market. I'm saying up here if it did the exact same thing. Now in the trading program, I'm going to go over all of the setups that I look for and exactly how I identify all of these zones. And it's been requested a few times. I am designing it, I'm building it, and I'm hoping to have it ready for middle of next week at the latest. Okay, so we'll come back at 4:30. We'll see how the zones worked out. We'll see what the market did, and I'll go over the trading opportunities. Okay, I just want to add to this video quickly. So I said I was looking for reversals right here this morning. 8 o'clock candle was extremely bullish. Now I did mention in the video that it was also a piercing pattern on the daily time frame. Now this candle was so strong. This next candle was a pin bar. However, I don't enter until it breaks the low. You know, you get lots of people who enter on retraces, and right now they'd be stopped out. It's not a good way to trade. But anyway, when this happened, when I got this very strong bar, I said what I was looking for was a breakout of this area, a pullback, and then a push away again. Now, it didn't do that because it was so early in the morning. Very early in the morning, you've got a lot of volatility. The market can move extremely quickly. So this candle right here, the pin bar, is what I considered the pullback. So what I was looking to do is enter if the market then broke back out of this zone again, which you can see it did on this candle. Here's my entry right here, 6132. The market has then pushed higher. You can see it's reacted off of the line of the triangle here. You can see it paused, broke through, and this candle right here is broke through again. Now my limit order is here, 6165. However, I will exit. I won't let this candle then fall away again, because this is R2, which will show some sort of resistance. So just a quick update to the video. I just wanted to show you that when you're trading, you have to be adaptable. You have to understand what the market's telling you and trade accordingly. So this is just about to pop up. Take me out. I'll just let the video run so you can see how I manage it. At the end of this candle, I will bring the stop up if it hasn't triggered me out, and I may even just exit the position, just purely because it's on R2 and it's reacting to R2. You can see it just touched my limit order and then fell away slightly. But it's usually the last 30 seconds of the 5-minute candle you'll get a bit of a burst of movement one way or the other. So I like to wait until the candle does finish. Just pushing a little bit higher. 15. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this out after this candle completes. Oh, it's bursting up, so I will wait. There we go. So 28 points. It's all to do with me reading the market, understanding the market. I took this as the pullback. This is right here, and this was the breakout move. Purely because 8 o'clock in the morning, the market is very volatile, and you oftentimes don't get quite as good signals. Okay, so it's 20 to 5. The Ftse is now closed. First of all, there's been a couple of notes on this video. It's purely because as part of the training course, I am doing very in-depth breakdowns of the trading days. I'm doing a full week of that. So part of the video did cross over. Now, let's look at the trades that happened today. First of all, I took the breakout trade here, which I've shown earlier. The reason I did this is because I was expecting the market to, if it broke out of this zone, to rally higher. One of the reasons of this is the candlestick setup. I do go over this in the training program. I waited for this candle to finish. I entered after it, and I rode the move all the way up. It came up to the next zone where I was looking for reversals. I got one here, I got one here, and I got one here. I entered below the low of this candle, and I took the market down. I got out down here. You can see why the market is reacting at the bottom of the zone, shooting off of it. This tells me that the market doesn't want to fall through. It doesn't want to break the zone and continue down. So I just exited. This was a quick 10-point move. The market then continued its rally higher, all the way up. It came up to the next zone. You can see right here, I got a pin bar, which it touched the zone almost perfectly. This is a very strong zone also. It's got the round number 6200. It's got R3, and 6215 is another key level. I took this move down for 15 points. I closed out 75% of my position. 15 points was just down here. The reason I closed out here is because of these pins right here. And when you've got a move like this, where you're creating lots of pins, and then the market breaks out, quite often when it comes back to this area, it will show support. You can see it has. You can see it's reacted here, here. So I closed out 75% of the position just above it to be safe. I then let the move run down, and I exited as it started breaking back out of the zone right here. So another great day, no losing trades, 3 very successful trades. I'd just like to touch on the training that I'm doing again. It's going to be ready next week, I believe. I'm working quite hard on it to get it all done. What I'm going to do is, for the first month that I release this training program, I'm going to discount it by 50%. This is purely because I want to say thank you to all the subscribers to the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, and the readers on the blog for all the support that you've given me. So I'm going to keep you updated with that. But as I say, it should be ready next week, middle of next week. Okay, thank you guys.